Oh snap, son. Here we go. What's today? Today's the 18th, so it has been a little bit. I touched the touchpad at the end. There we go.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Dude. What is up with my controller, man? Maybe it was because it was plugged in. Because now it's fine. Before he was like cutting to the left. Okay. I'm gonna go do that. Yup. I'm pretty sure I got enough, hopefully. I watched Prisoner of Azkaban and Goblet of Fire today, son.
Here I come.
Probably my two favorites. Skipped over the first two, because, you know, they're good. They're pretty and the second, or the third and the fourth one are just so good. Prisoner of Azkaban.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you.
Oh, you just did it again.
I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
I don't know why I don't have drift at all. It's kind of fucked.
What are we looking for today?
Oh, barely.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Yeah, man.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
How far is it? Oh my god. Depends on how fast I'm going, son. I think bro just took my $5,000. What a dick, dude. Feels similarly fast. Where am I going? Guys, limit the coast. What? Is it up here? No. Well, well, well. This is probably closer. I'm gonna go down here. They actually have that shit hidden, yeah.
Telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Ooh, not much. Which way am I looking? Bro, yeah, there's not even a thing here. It's gotta be over here. Is that it? Nope. hell you, bro? What? Oh my gosh. It's down here, son. Oh, mama. Okay. Dude, yeah, that's far. I ain't been out that far yet.
Field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye.
I'm going out here and I'm taking a left.
Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Oh yeah, they like control this. Is this the way in? No. I'm so confused. Oh, is it just a non-flyable area? Should I like wait to do that maybe?
Revelio.
What the hell is it saying? Is that it?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Flipendo.
Oh, it needs to be frozen, eh?
Arresto Momentum. Glacius. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Lumos.
Could get me in, but I don't think so.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There you go. Oh, definitely not a way in. Oh, I should have sold some shit. And identified. I'm gonna go back and do that, and I'll do another one. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to go there yet. Or maybe I'm going through the camp to get there. I'll worry about that later.
any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
Don't think it does. No, no, no. Trash. Trash. Good. Oh, hello.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Dude, your inventory fills up so quick with just shite, man. That's good fucking pickings though, god damn it. I had about 1,000, right? It's not bad.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Here, I'll do that one.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
No. I am ready to win this and put an
I'm
end
ready to do what's
Harlow.
needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow.
There you
Meet
go.
me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully by
That's
the
the
time
one
you
I
return,
kind of wanted
I
to
will
ask,
be
but she
able to
told me.
move a bit more freely.
Just because you know Lumar.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Sound like an 8-bit opening. I don't know why I looked at it. I seen that it was worse. Or just an update too. I wonder what they did. Like when I loaded it today, there wasn't one yesterday.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Hello. Can I do this during a mission? Nope. Damn, that's whack. Okay. I know it's up here though.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Sucks to suck, sister. Sounds like you should just get better. Yeah.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow.
You can get him to other banks
on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity.
I think he might just about now.
He's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Got like an optical illusion going on with her pants. Looked like she had 3 legs. When was this? Did she say?
Evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Still need a drink.
I hope it's not too late.
Probably.
Now,
Well, you had a
find
week.
Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
But please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Oh, God.
I had a note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I got you pretty soon. I'm learning this sick-ass curse.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Like R.H. Rowling.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the train attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
I get so happy.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I
He's
would
always
love nothing
grinning.
more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Yep.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday,
My bad.
one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to
Over you, later, kid. Have a good life.
You think?
Oh, you want some too? Incline. Oh, you fucking dodged it. Oh, short kid, over you. Dude, gangster. There's some
It's
John
not like
Marston
Maxie to be
hops.
late.
You can't
She said
jump
she was going
over
to the Hog's Head.
anything.
Perhaps I'll find her there.
Don't knock that out of your hands. Oh, don't drop that. Be a shame if you. Oh! Dude just no-handed it. Okay. He wins this one.
Incendio! Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio!
Ay, god damn it.
Lady's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Are those two sets of footprints? Or is she just like... Someone took a very high step at one point. They landed on the barrel. That was a pretty good one. Working with a giant here. Was you, mister?
Revelio!
Better not have been. I got my eye on you.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Dark wizard. Give me them peanuts.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find... The footprints led to this room. Must be another way forward.
Nice.
Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
He wants some alive.
Just keep an eye out.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like I can't.
I don't mind breaking a few bones if there's a few galleons in it for me.
32? I'm gonna get the petrify on you, sister. Let me get that invisibility.
So hurrah, me lads, in Rookwood times is glad.
I hope Rookwood knows what...
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda.
What was that?
Crucio. Flipendo. Descendo.
That guy's dead as fuck.
The
Why
book
did
of
I burn
poems that was
it?
taken from Agabus Filbert.
Oh.
He'll be thrilled to have this back.
But like the note, why would I just burn it?
Revelio.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Should have got the disarm. Oh gosh, there it is. In pink too.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice. What?
Revelio.
So loud. Oh, he probably hears me. I think that's what it is. Alright.
No, oh, you're there.
Crucial. Leviosa. Descendo.
Expulsion.
Imperial. Canaille. Flipendo.
Three legends. Oh, here it is. No, why did it switch? He wasn't even doing it. What the fuck?
Flipendo.
Okay. Let me use these. Oh, you fucked.
Crucial. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Oh, that'll give me nothing.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak
Over here.
Sorry, you gotta wait, sister.
Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly.
If I give it
and
to
I
you,
cannot
though, it
risk
should be
detection.
good.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon
Revelio.
it. It must be blocked by something.
Well, dog, I just hit the Rebellion. I ain't seeing nothing.
Incendio. Revelio.
I want to summon it. I can tell.
Depulso. Revelio.
Oh, you're a fucking liar, dude.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
In where? Bro, you're capping.
Depulso.
In here?
Incendio. Revelio.
Dude,
Alohomora.
what?
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Nice. Very nice. I got this one, don't worry about it. Boom, got it. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
No problem.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I'm ready.
Revelio.
Oh, you can't even get up right there. What the hell?
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once
Be
and for all.
prepared for a fight, homie. What fight? It was easy walk-ins. And we're
Natsai
here.
Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher.
That's my
Oh,
name.
thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of
Oh,
you,
she bought
I
off?
appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
You guys fucking suck.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Fight me then,
I
dog.
must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
I ain't saying yes then, sister.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Oh, you should have walked off that way. Then you gotta follow her. What? Oh. I was just barely hitting the button.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
That sounds weird. It's like for a house type structure. I ain't seeing it really. Oh, is it right here? 1, 2, 3. Let's look for that. The 1, 2, 3. And then it's right here. This is it. So we gotta zoom out. Man, all this food for who? Right. I'm thinking this one. In the map chamber. That was a map chamber. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have one for the map chamber. There's gotta be. Oh my gosh. So many. I kind of like this one. And then you get that legendariness with it. And they actually have gloves with that too. Oh, what the hell? Man, I wish that was in blue. And then the puffer. Because that snake is sick. Protector. Oh, hell no. Dude, if I got that one first, oh, that would have sucked.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Is that the Owl Tower?
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It
No
is.
way.
I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Off on another adventure.
We walked by that one time, right? I just didn't have the level 3 yet. I think I'm in like the dungeon. This is the library, right? No. That's the kitchen. Okay, I'm getting farther, dude. Is that a key?
Confringo! Accio!
Whoa, mama. The hell was that?
Revelio.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far.
Oh gosh.
We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I just walk in there and I get it.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle.
Is it
The
password?
headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise.
Ooh.
I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
He's been
One
fighting
never
this
knows
one.
when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I get to walk around? Oh shit, that's a fat swig. Oh shit.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oh, no casting. Damn, I'm taller than you, son. What up?
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir.
I'm getting caught, dude. What a dummy.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Damn, he's good. Do I want to hit up Sebastian? Is he around here?
Well, there's one for my diary.
That's the place that's always got the fruit.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Wow.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes.
He just said outside.
Bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black.
Dittany Boobachuba Moustache pick.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word. I should like to speak with you, Professor. Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
That's what I'm saying.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Damn, you mad? It's just a prank, man.
Seems a little off with the headmaster.
She paid out fat, though. It was worth it.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor.
Oh,
I need
shit,
to
son.
speak to you.
That was a tough one.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about
It's a
Professor
bad time to be
Fig.
beating him up, yeah.
Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're...
Well...
Good.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
I will have you know that your so-called pets were found spinning webs in your mother's shoes this morning. This is ludicrous. I am putting my foot down quite literally on anything I see with 8 legs.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Piece of shit, you missed a spot, dude.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Yeah. Let's go.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
Dude, you gotta be careful what you say, because what if he's just like having it out and Black sees it and he's like, what the fuck is that? Give me
I
that.
best get out of sight.
Like, it could be bad. And then if Black knows, he's like, oh, it was like when you were asking me what the password was. He would mess Scrope up, maybe.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Easy.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Reparo.
I don't get that shit. Maybe there's only like 3 numbers or something on each, so you can like figure it out, but that sucks.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
A week? I don't feel well.
Oh, stop fretting. We'll have you with Nurse Blaney in no time.
I've just realised.
What? What is it?
I have an essay I need to finish for bins. 2 inches.
Merlins, I haven't done mine either.
What? Don't leave me here!
Did you memorise the dates of magical discoveries and goblin rebellions?
Not yet, no.
Where are you going? You can't leave me here!
You'll be fine. I'll check on you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Billywig sting. You'll be a week like that.
Oh.
Almost beat it, yeah. I was going fast. Like, what the fuck?
Confringo! Accio!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I might take a little break before I do this one, actually. We gotta go to the bathroom. Give me, I'll get food too. I'll be back.